Hillary Clinton has read the victory speech that she had shelved after losing the 2016 election. Now, she did this for something known as MasterClass, but the real question is, why? The real answer is she's making money teaching a masterclass. So this is a service that has all sorts of celebrities and public figures teaching various classes that you can pay for. So I guess she's teaching some sort of class or offering a master class. And as part of it, I guess to kind of like sweeten the deal and get a little bit of publicity, she's reading this shelved speech. This is the speech. Had I won, what would I have said? And so we do have some excerpts and everything for you, but before we get to the excerpts, here's a cool promotional video she put out on social media.
This was what I intended to say if I had been elected in 2016. My fellow Americans, today you sent a message to the whole world.
I can't, I can't, come on, just be a normal person. First of all, don't read your victory speech that you shelved because you didn't win the election. Don't do that, it's a bad idea. But also just be why can't she just be a real person? I think it's from being in Washington for so long, she was programmed to not be a real person, and now she doesn't know how to be a real person.
Yeah.
No one does that, no one. It's just not real.
Yeah, every part of it's not real. The shot at her desk was even less real. Oh, are you here? Yeah, we're all here because you are doing a master class and you're on camera. Anyways, so look, why is she doing it? One, obviously for the money. The master class pays apparently $1 gazillion to the people who present it. Okay,
I'll teach a class.
There she is.
I'll teach you anything you want.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well, sure. But Anna, that goes to my point.
Yeah.
We need the money, right? Last I heard, and this was many years ago, so it's probably a higher number now, but the Clintons have about $150 million. What do you need extra money for? You can't spend all that money right now. Go have fun, go on a yacht, go jetting around the world. We don't care, it's okay. You're not in public life anymore. Do whatever the hell you want, right? No, you're gonna make more money. And guys, I don't get it, man. It's a little bit humiliating, right? Because I know the ostensible reason. They say it's a masterclass on resilience. But it opens you up, obviously, and right wing's doing it all over the internet, and I don't blame them in this case. And by the way, a lot of progressives are doing it too, masterclass on losing.
No, a masterclass on losing?
No, it's the ostensible reason that they're giving to the public is on resilience. Right? But even that is well, why do you need to be resilient? Because you had one of the most epic losses in history. Why are you doubling down on that and bringing more attention to it for extra money? And the other second thing is,
such a good point.
Yeah, she wanted to read that speech so bad. And she wanted to get it off her chest and she didn't have an excuse for it. That's my guess as to the second reason why she's doing this. And look, I read the parts about her mom, and I actually think they were moving, and I can get into that in a second.
We have video.
Yeah, so she was dying to say it, right?
Yeah, and look, all your points are fine, but the strongest point is the one about how you're doing great, financially you're doing great. You don't need the money. Why open yourself up to more criticism, like the criticism you're getting now, in regard to such a devastating loss, right? In that context as well, it's just not worth it. I don't think that you could put a dollar amount, if I were in her shoes, that would convince me to do what she just did. But she wanted to do it, okay, you're doing it, so you opened yourself up to what you're experiencing now. Willie Geist actually asked her why she decided to revisit this speech. She's not gonna give the real answer, which is money, 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 but she does also give you some context into what the speech is about, so let's watch.
What compelled you to sit down and revisit that speech?
Well, I wanted to be as helpful as I could to the viewers and to the process of being in a master class. So I worked on a speech that really was about my journey and had a real emphasis on my mother's life and journey as a way of, making it clear that yes, I would be the first woman president, but I like everybody, stood on the shoulders and lived the lives and the experiences of those who came before us.
So that's the reasoning she gave. I think that context is important so you understand who she's referring to in the excerpt that we pulled. So this is a short part of the speech. This is what is part of the video that you'll get if you're in this masterclass. And understand she's referring to her mother here. So let's watch.
I dream of going up to her and sitting down next to her, taking her in my arms and saying, "Look at me. Listen to me. You will survive. You will have a good family of your own and 3 children. And as hard as it might be to imagine, your daughter will grow up and become the president of the United States."
Now that is powerful.
Yeah.
I like that JR included that last part of the anchors.
So powerful. Okay, but it's also depressing because apparently you didn't live in a country where you could grow up to be the first female president. So she's being depressing on behalf of all of us. And so I didn't consent to that. Anyways, look, I want to give you context on what she was saying about her mom, because her mom apparently was given away by her grandmother.
By her parents to the grandparents.
Yes, and so she's on a train with her younger sister in that story. Hillary Clinton's mom is when she's a little kid, and she tells a story about the things she didn't know. And apparently when she got to her grandparents' house, Hillary Clinton's mom, she was greatly abused and had a really, really tough life. And so that's why she's emotional there, saying, I wanted to go tell that younger version of my mom, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna one day have a daughter that becomes the first female president. I mean, who could have believed that, right? So it is a moving story, and I believe her that she was emotionally, racked by that story. But since you didn't win, it doesn't make sense. Throughout her entire victory speech, she's like, and the forces of division and hatred did not win, and we are a country that is united and fought back. But I'm like, every part of this is things that didn't happen. So now you're emphasizing, no, we are a country that is divided. We are a country that chose hatred over love, and that stuff that's true, right? And partly she wants to be a victim, partly she wants to get all the attention, and partly the masterclass is like, put that in there so everybody's talking about it, and we'll get more PR and attention out of this.
Yes.
So the whole thing is to make money at the end, and it's a little gross.
But again, if this is a class on resilience, I don't see how this marketing ploy is persuasive I don't watch that, a speech that she would have given had she won, and think to myself, no, I feel like this is really gonna help me be more resilient. I don't know, maybe other people disagree. Maybe you guys feel resilient watching this, but I just wish she would let it go. I know that's like a tough thing to say, a harsh thing to say, but we're almost at 2022, right? Like, just let it go.
Or, by the way, go the complete opposite direction, because to be fair to her, I don't know that I could ever let it go. And I thought Hillary Clinton was the wrong candidate. I was positive in the primaries that she was a worse candidate, and we were right. And so every time we say that, by the way, everyone in the establishment hates us. That's nails on a chalkboard for them. No, she would have won, could have won. She was the better candidate. It's obviously not true. She lost, and she lost to an idiot. Let's be honest. But on the night of the election, after all was said and done, and I heaped tons of criticism on the Democratic Party and Hillary Clinton for losing to a monster and subjecting us to that monster for 4 years and now beyond it. But at the end, the last comment I made was, as a person, it's heartbreaking that she was going to be the first female president. It was a historic moment, and then she lost to a misogynist. I mean, it doesn't get any worse for that in that regard. So I get that was emotionally devastating, and And I wouldn't want anybody to go through that. And my reaction would be completely different. I'd go over the top in the opposite direction. And from that day to the rest of my life, I would fight Trump and the Republicans. I would fight them in every imaginable way. I spend probably my whole $150 million fighting them. I would do whatever it takes instead of going like, oh, okay, now let me improve my reputation and have the entire establishment kiss my ass for a victory speech when I lost. Right?
Yeah.
And make tons of money, probably millions of dollars doing this MasterClass. And that's the only time I'm gonna fight, which isn't really fighting. That's only for your own benefit. How about the rest of us that had to suffer under Trump? What did you do for us? Nothing.
I'm just gonna recommend a book, Jonathan Allen, title is Shattered. Very in-depth look at her campaign in 2016. A lot went wrong. And she is not without fault. So anyway,
she's massively at fault.
Exactly.
Anyway. That's what she should do the masterclass on: how to lose to an idiot. And look, that's harsh, and I don't want it to be harsh because let it. Yeah, I'm happy to let it go. Let's move forward. But no one in the establishment has learned a lesson.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.